Welcome back to the Stoop, football fans. It was another crazy Premier League week. I'm back with Mark. We got James. We got Lolo. We're talking Leeds United versus Sheffield United. But before we get started, just remember, if you want to keep up to date with all the nonsense that we're talking each and every week, don't forget to subscribe, hit the bell. Don't forget. All right, here we go. Leeds United. Not only do I love your fans and that you guys actually watch our videos, you listen to me. You stop goals from coming in.
You guys play defense.
We actually had a comment online that said Meslier is the #1 keeper in England. Hey,
Wow.
This weekend he was. All right, so Paddy Bamford, I'm going to continue to start you in my fantasy league if you keep scoring goals. But lots of good play, lots of good stuff to talk about. Y'all don't want to hear from me. Y'all want to hear from James. James, my man.
Yeah, I mean, it was a great win after allowing 7 goals in the first 2 matches. We showed what we can do on defense. Meslier was absolutely outstanding. I think that Cooper-Koch combination in the back is starting to work. I mean, Koch looked really, really good. It was an impressive performance. Stuart Dallas was all over the place. Luke Ayling had a great match. Jack Harrison, of course, Paddy Bamford. I love the substitutions. I thought Rodrigo had his best match with Leeds. He came in, he did what he's supposed to do. He came in, he created space. He had a couple of shots on goal. Again, bragging rights for Yorkshire. Leeds, pride of Yorkshire. We stand by that. That's always been one of our mottos. And we are, Yorkshire proud and pride of Yorkshire. So this is good.
Good. Yeah, it was, for Derby, they're always tough-fought matches between teams. But these two teams, they know each other well. But yeah, I just thought everyone was doing their job. Meslier had some incredible stops. Sheffield could have scored. They could have scored a couple times.
Yeah.
And
No, he was. We talked about last week. I think we talked about him just needing some time. kind of maturing back there. His reflexes were a little bit off. I think in the first couple games, his timing might have been off a little bit. But I mean, he was. I mean, everything was perfect against the Blunts. I mean, he looked absolutely fantastic. So I think going forward, I think we have what we need back there to be successful. So that's always, you hate to see someone continue to struggle back there because then you start to have second thoughts. And he's going to be our #1, So we need to see him perform, and he did it, on Sunday. I have no complaints. And personally, I mean, trying to choose a man of the match for that particular game. I mean, you could go with Meslier, you could go with Paddy Bamford, you could go with Jack Harrison. All of them had fantastic matches. My man of the match, though, was Stuart Dallas. Someone posted today a touch map of where he touched the ball throughout the match, various points on the pitch, and it was insane. I mean, this guy was everywhere, absolutely everywhere, all over the pitch. I mean, he was unlucky not to score. He's just fabulous. I can't compliment that, his performance during that match enough.
I think my man of the match would have been Harrison. I just thought he was a freaking menace.
I love that guy.
Yeah.
The Leeds.
Yeah.
What I've seen of Leeds, I really like that guy.
Yeah.
But yeah, Harrison's incredible, man, and I think you're also starting to see, with Costa and Harrison having these really good matches. You're starting to see them. I think they're built for the Premiership. I think especially Costa.
Oh yeah.
Because there's more space.
Yeah.
There's more space to work with. There seems to be more space than there was in the Championship. I mean, the Championship is a very rugged, physical style of play, and they shut you down really fast. But I think they're starting to see that in the Premiership, there's actually more space to work with, and they're utilizing that space. And when you have people like Rodrigo, who when he's fit and ready to play a full 90 or close to it, then we'll see how he does in creating space, because that's sort of his his ability. I mean, it's what he's known for, is creating space for other people and for himself. So we'll see how that works.
Mark, James sent a message in the group saying that Paddy Bamford.
Is that how we say it? Paddy Bamford?
Paddy Bamford
Paddy Bamford
is a potential Golden Boot winner. What do you think about that?
I think there might be someone on Everton that might have something to say about
Woo,
that.
little Dominic Calvert-Lewin, a little.
Yes, and
who else?
he is playing phenomenal.
Vardy has like 15 goals already.
As many penalties as we've had, and
Well, let me.
Vardy's just going to score 5 goals a game because of
with
penalties.
9 touches.
But let me put what Paddy has done in historical perspective, right? So he's the first Leeds player to score in his first three matches of the season since Mick Jones did it back in 1968, 69. In the first division / Premiership. Tommy Wright did it in 1984-85 when I lived over there. So he was, he's in that kind of company. So no one's done it in any division since 1984-85. That's spectacular. Again, I think that he's another one who's found his niche in the Premiership. I mean, I think that he's performing much better than he did in the Championship because I think it suits his game better.
For you guys to stay up and for you guys to break top 10, break top 6, top 4, get in Europe, I think you're going to need to score 100 some odd goals. So I think he has a shot. We'll see. Your defense calmed down a lot this week, but also Sheffield United can't buy a goal.
Do anything
right now.
Yeah, they're not. Yeah,
they're a tough team.
They're not prolific offensively.
They're a tough team to score on, but
right.
They were a tough team to score on.
Just because Wolves scored 2 goals so quickly, you didn't do anything else for 90 minutes.
Yeah, we haven't done anything for 180 minutes plus those 90 minutes.
Sheffield United they're not nothing.
All I'm saying is they're not the same without Dean Henderson. And Dean Henderson was a lot of reason why they won a lot of games. They were like 1-0. I think Sheffield United had more games by that deciding score than anyone else in the league, and I think a lot of that is attributed to Dean Henderson.
All right, Lawler. I don't know if you know this, James, but John Lawler, diehard Gunner, his daddy is a lifelong Leeds supporter. John.
I know.
What is your?
I don't know what happened to John.
What is your dad?
I escaped from that. He obviously never had a strong influence over my upbringing because he was never there.
So I guess he doesn't watch the show either.
But my dad was a sort of professional marathon runner, so he was out all the time running many miles. But he was a Leeds fan, and we all escaped that. It was strange because my mom is an Everton fan, my dad's a Leeds fan, and all the rest are Arsenal fans because I got my input on the whole family. I think what James is saying, I think the Premier League suits Bamford down. Like it's ideal playing ground for him, man. It is true. The Championship for me is always a tougher league to play in, and to get out of that league. That's why Leeds struggled in there for 100 years. And they were always up there. It's like it's a tough league to get out of that Championship, and when the Premier League sides go down, it takes a really good team to bounce back straight away. Otherwise, you're stuck there for a few years. But I think Leeds are still on the hunt for a few boys on loan, right? I think
we're not done in the transfer window. So we have today there are reports that we agreed to personal terms with Mikhail Cuisance from Bayern Munich.
Say that one.
No.
It's good times. If I was a player and I wasn't getting first team football, and I know I'm a good player, like Ozil, let's say, for Arsenal, why not go to Leeds?
Dude.
Or Guendouzi, any of these boys. Well, if I was Bielsa would just kill those guys. It's not going to happen. Good win for Leeds this week.
Good
against,
solid win.
The rivals.
All right, who do you have next week, James?
Man City.
They're terrible right now.
Yes.
I mean,
we're catching them at a good time.
Yeah, you are.
So my prediction, I'm gonna say 3-2 Leeds.
All right, I couldn't expect anything different from you, James.
Oh, I'll never pick against Leeds, man. Even if they played Bayern Munich or Real Madrid, I'm still picking Leeds.
Johnny Boy, John Lawler, what do you call for Leeds Man City?
I think James has a point. It's a perfect time to play City. I think City have a few injuries up front, with obviously Aguero and Jesus. I think, but at the end of the day, I think they still have a lot of power in midfield, and I think it'll be 2-2. I'll go 2-2 draw.
Yeah. Mark?
Sorry, James. 2-1 City. I think that they got embarrassed.
He just barked at you.
I'm sorry.
My dog did not like that.
I wouldn't like it
My
either
dog
if I
did
were you,
not
but I
like
think it's
your
going to be
pick.
2-1 the
So
other
she's
way.
a diehard Leeds fan. You angered her.
Well, if I ever meet her, I'll have a pocket full of treats. But I think City got embarrassed, and I think they're going to be very, very angry in that match.
Yeah. There's something to be said about that. I'm looking at like the Leeds Liverpool style of match, where I think there's going to be an early goal for one of the two teams, a bounce back goal, a struggle, a battle. I think City clearly has better attackers and better people in front of net than Sheffield United. So Meslier makes some stops, but a few get through. I'm going to go with a 2-2 draw. That's as good as I can do for you. Sorry.
That's fine. Here's a side bet. Raheem Sterling misses 2 to 3 sitters.
2 to 3.
I'd take that. That's guaranteed, man.
Guaranteed.
You're not going to make money off that. You won't make money there.
Guaranteed. All right, fellas. We'll see you on the next episode. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more analysis on different matches. Don't forget to like and subscribe and hit the button and share it with all your other Leeds fans.
Looking at you,
Yep.
Minnesota.